Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like, to check that you packed your sunscreen and floppy hat before hopping on that plane for that beach vacation.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is a headgum
video.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers.
Hi, it's your friend Tig Notaro.
And me, May Martin.
And me, Fortune Feimster.
Right here on the Handsome Podcast. Still working the kinks out.
We really nail our intros, I think.
I know.
It's really got worse. It's
We're
really
too
devolved.
polite.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
we're like, you go.
We're like,
no, you go.
Yeah,
Don't want to step on anything. And
Yeah,
then
very
we just
Canadian.
step all over everything.
Yeah.
Aw.
Like, that game where you have to you have to count to 10 without saying it at a number at the same time. You got your eyes closed in a
Mhm.
group. And so you're like, 1.
2. Oh, I already messed up.
No, that was it.
3.
Why'd you mess up?
I thought we were supposed to say it at the same time.
No, you're out if you say it at the same time. So you close your eyes and you're trying to
Oh.
get to 10. Is this fun to listen to? Okay.
Yes.
Let's try it. Ready? 1,
2.
3. Wait,
4.
what's happening?
5,
6.
7.
7. Oh, I fucked it. That's a fun game people can play at the family dinner table.
I don't like games.
You don't like a leisurely game of Monopoly?
I mean, if I must. I just really am not like going to game night and like all that kind of stuff. I'm like,
Oh, I love a game night.
Okay.
Me too.
I love a game night and I love a gay night.
Gay games.
Gay
Mhm.
games. Have you guys? It's early this morning. Have you had breakfast?
No breakfast, just coffee.
Whoa.
It's lunchtime where I am.
Oh, right. Of course.
I went to a premiere last night, so
Whoa.
What was the premiere?
I had a late night.
What was it?
The Bob Dylan movie.
Mm.
Oh,
Complete
yeah.
Unknown.
How was it?
Really good. Really good. My FUBAR co-star, Monica Barbaro, she is in it,
Mhm.
playing Joan Baez.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
Whoa,
And-
imagine getting that part. Fuck.
I know, a great part, and she killed it. She would come to set. She was filming both simultaneously at one point, and would come to set with her guitar. She had to learn how to play like 11 songs and the guitar for
She had
this
to
role.
learn how to play the guitar for it?
Yeah, she never played.
Okay, if you guys were playing someone in a biopic, who would you want to play?
All right, fine, Charlize Theron.
All right, fine.
Everyone says I'm an old-looking JoJo Siwa.
Who is that?
She's like a
You don't
young
know
pop
who JoJo
star.
Siwa is?
Like
Uh-uh.
a young queer pop star.
Yeah,
She's
That's-
out now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
she's like
funny.
early 20s, right, May? Like
Yeah, she's young.
21,
yeah.
maybe.
And you look like an old... What is her name?
JoJo
JoJo
Siwa.
Siwa. She's part of the culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she was the kid
Wait,
performer
what do you mean
that
she's
wore the
part
big
of
bows.
the culture? Which culture? What culture?
Like,
Just life?
people talk about her a ton on TikTok and stuff.
Oh, okay.
She was the kid performer that was huge who wore the big bows. She was from Dance Moms.
Is that where she came from? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she made albums and stuff. And then she came out and then I guess doesn't. Now I don't think she does the big bow anymore.
Doesn't do the big bow, but she does do like wild dance moves.
Wait,
Yeah.
she came out of the closet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And her songs, Karma's a bitch, I should have known better.
Okay, I see
Does
why
that sound
people
like her
say that
too?
about you now. Yeah. You gotta do this biopic.
She does a dance.
It would be so funny if you did a biopic of a living pop star who is 21 and you played her.
She'd be like,
She'd be
why?
like, "What?"
But it'd be fun to do a biopic, like what you expect is going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
Like that would be a fun movie to do. Is like you write where you think this person's life is headed and
Yeah.
cast
Oh my
old
God.
fortune.
She's
That's
watching it. She's
funny.
like, "What? You think I'm gonna work in a pet store eventually?"
I'm telling you guys, when my special came out, Crushing It on Netflix,
Sure.
and I was doing all the press, like all the comments kept saying, this looks like JoJo Siwa or an old JoJo Siwa.
I have to see this person. Hello.
You
Yeah,
gotta see
Google it.
Uh-huh.
I would want to play. I mean, I'd want to play like River Phoenix or something, but who would I be good at playing? Probably like Judi Dench or something. Like I'd like.
You'd be good at playing Judy. Let's hear it.
I can sort of imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it starts with I'm like Judy in her late 30s and pottering around England. Maybe I'm doing a play or something, and then I hit it
Yeah.
big, and I'm sort of quivering with like smoking a cigarette with a quivering hand and kind of being like,
Mhm.
well, darling, we must get the scripts or else I can't do it. She can't do a movie without a script, famously.
I love that.
And then what is your River Phoenix, just in case?
It's sort of, like how I am now. Like, no, it's sort of like
Hair.
I would just do the monologue from Stand By Me, where he's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I took the milk money. You knew I took it. Hell, even Vern knew I took it.
I could
God,
see that
even
as well.
Vern knew.
Even Vern knew. Who would you play, Tig? Tom Cruise, Bob
Tom
Dylan, I was going to
Cruise.
say, but I think you
Yeah,
could do a
Tom.
cool Dylan.
You know who I used to get told that I looked like was Ali Sheedy. Remember her?
Yeah.
Mhm. Was she Breakfast Club?
Yeah, she was in Breakfast Club.
Speaking of Breakfast Club, I just had French toast, but that's...
Ooh.
What?
Oh,
At
maybe
your
I'd be
house?
Chrissy Hind from The Pretenders.
Oh, that would be electric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
And would you do the songs? Would you sing or would you lip sync?
Oh, I'd have to lip sync. I don't know if you saw me sing Adele's Hello, but yeah, no, I wouldn't sing. But I would play guitar. I know how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And I know Chrissy Hines moves. Like I know how to do
Hey.
Chrissy Hines.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Go to
Tigs.
YouTube. Go to YouTube. I'm doing Chrissy Hine. Yeah, Tom Cruise or Chrissy Hine.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can do the action and whatever kind of risky stuff that
Yeah.
Tom Cruise
Risky business.
You know, I have a couple of motorcycles in real life, but I'm not going to drive them off a cliff.
Sorry, wait. You currently now have a couple of motorcycles?
Yeah, I have a couple of vintage motorcycles that I'm actually going to sell. So
I'll take them off
Yeah.
your hands.
Do
much
you
is
ride?
that? No, but I would learn. And to ride a hog that you once rode, I'd love that.
Okay,
Ride a hog.
not only is it a hog I once rode, but you know who owned it? Two people before me
Who?
Tom Cruise.
was the guitarist of Def Leppard, Phil Collin.
What?
The short blonde haired guitar player.
Wait,
from
not to
Def
be
Leppard.
confused with Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins, the lead singer, drummer of
The drummer.
Genesis, completely different person. Phil Collin is one of the previous owners of the
Wow.
motorcycle.
That's amazing.
And I have
Whoa.
two Honda CB 350s. They're so adorable. One is from 1969, one is from 1970, and one is gold, and I call that one Goldie Honda.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
And then the blue one, it's teal colored blue. I call, do you want to guess?
Wait.
Blue Honda.
There's Goldie Honda and
Kurt
Yeah,
Russell.
Kurt Russell is
Honda.
my other one.
Oh, so it's not a pun on blue. It's just
No,
Kurt Russell.
it's just Kurt Russell is the other one.
So good.
So if anyone's interested in buying Goldie Honda and Kurt Russell, I will sign it and you can come pick it up.
That's so
This might
funny.
be the gayest conversation we've ever had.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Even when
sign
I
me?
talked about how hot Pit Bull was.
That was pretty gay.
That was the least gay we've ever been. Yeah, you talking about your motorcycles, your dyke days.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous to. Well, yeah, I can't even drive a car, but I'd be nervous on a motorcycle for sure.
Please don't ride motorcycles in LA. They're so dangerous.
So dangerous, right? A big gust of wind. I'm fluttering
or just
away.
a giant car with someone on their phone.
Yeah.
I've stopped riding. I stopped riding after I got sick in 2012. Because I was like, oh boy, I don't want to push my luck in any direction here. So I stopped riding.
Cancer, and then you're on a motorcycle and wipe out.
Yeah. No thanks.
Oh,
so
man.
I have those bikes that I'm gonna clean up and get rid of.
I rented a scooter once in Switzerland.
And what was its name?
I didn't come up with a name for it, but I was zipping around that place on this little scooter. I thought I was so cool.
It is a really liberating feeling. I had my friend rented one in Nepal, and we drove around, and I'm sure I was close to death so many times. But it was
Jax had a scooter in Chicago when I met her.
Really? That's a cool image.
Yeah. And so for our first year together, some might see us bopping around the city, me riding bitch.
Riding bitch? I've never heard that.
You were riding bitch? You've never heard riding bitch?
I've never heard riding bitch.
2 against 1.
I was riding bitch behind
You were
Jax.
riding bitch.
I was holding on for dear life.
Wow. Was she good, or was she like...
She was great.
Okay.
She's got those long legs, and so she kept it steady. And
well, that's her personality. She, keeping it steady.
She's a steady person. And then we would go out. It was fun, but Chicago's dangerous too.
Yeah.
And, we would ride it during the day, and it would be gorgeous. And then we'd stay out too late, and it'd be nighttime. And then it was freezing. And so then we're riding home shaking.
And did she give you her coat?
No. I've never been colder in my life than on the back of that scooter.
Would you guys date? I'm just picturing, because I was picturing you guys on the scooter and kind of the shape of it. And then I was thinking, would you date a centaur where it was like, she's the top half of her all woman and you're in love with her? It's Jax and Stephanie. You love them. But their bottom half is horse.
Just don't look down.
That would be hard.
But it's still them.
I can say for sure I would not.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
there's no let me see.
Till horse to us part.
You're gonna have horse shit all around the house. You know.
Yeah, how are they gonna get in bed?
Yeah.
How are they gonna put pants on?
I mean, I know how you get them in bed. You just go. Yeah.
It feels like at that point Jax and Stephanie should be together because they're both centaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's 2 against 1
femme
that I'm
on femme centaurs.
I'm pretty into it, I think.
You are?
Really?
Yeah, the power, horsepower, right? Those rippling muscles.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it's if that's what you're if you're looking for that, this would be a real dreamy situation.
I didn't know I was looking for that.
Is it Jax and Stephanie or someone else?
Yeah, have you been fantasizing about our wives
as centaurs?
Because that's fine. I mean, yeah, or even not. We've
divorced them at this point, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, if they're
I let them off to pasture. Whoever wants this.
I learned my favorite May fact I've ever learned the other day.
What is it?
Thank you for the enthusiasm.
What? Yeah, no, hold on. Yeah, what is it?
Okay.
That was a believable Tig.
Yeah, Tig,
I want to know. Go to YouTube and see on my face.
I've never seen your face look more blank. Okay. This is true. I mean, don't Google it, but because I haven't done in-depth research into it, but I've from multiple sources.
So it's a May fact?
Yeah, yeah. So in when they were making The Wizard of Oz, they couldn't find a coat for the wizard. And the costume department was like, we got to find the perfect coat for the wizard himself in Oz, a shabby but elegant, long, dark green coat. And they were looking everywhere. They're like, it has to be perfect. They went to Chicago and New York and met with designers, and they just couldn't find one. Then they were getting on the train to go back to LA, and they stop in this vintage shop while they're waiting for the train, and they find the perfect coat. It's the coat that you see in the movie. It's like dark green, long, perfect coat. They love it. They bring it to the actor Frank Morgan, who's playing the wizard.
And you don't know if this is true.
I've seen
detailed story.
I've seen multiple articles, so that's what I'm going with. And I don't want to know if it's debunked, you know what I mean? But multiple sources. So he puts it on, and he's like, I love it. It fits him perfectly. But he's like, it is hot and I'm sweating a lot. And they're like, okay, we'll take the lining out. They go to take the lining out, and there's a name badge sewn into it. And the name is
Dorothy.
Frank L. Baum, the writer of the books, the writer of Wizard of Oz. And they contact his widow and they say, we found this coat. Did this belong to Frank Baum? She's like, yes. She has photographs of him wearing it. And that's the coat that they wear in the movie.
No way. Is insane if that is true.
It's even insane if it's not true.
Yeah, it's more insane if it's not true because somebody.
But it's more crazy if it is true.
Yeah.
I know.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know how to check and make sure you've got a carrot and some coal before building a snowman with the kids.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
I love things that last. That's why I love jewelry. There's something magical about it, isn't there? The way it makes us feel, the memories it holds, and the stories it tells. But when it comes to buying it, things don't always go smoothly. Limited selections, long wait times, sky-high prices, and sometimes even less than friendly service can put a damper on what should be an exciting experience. If you want to make buying jewelry feel as special as wearing it, look no further than BlueNile.com.
At Blue Nile, you'll find thousands of independently graded diamonds and fine jewelry pieces at prices below your expectations. I recently went to the Blue Nile website, which I must say is very easy to use, and I got a gemstone pendant for somebody very special to me. It is gorgeous, and that special someone was very pleased.
And forget buyer's paralysis. Blue Nile also offers 30-day returns and a diamond price match guarantee. Experience the ease and convenience of shopping Blue Nile, the original online jeweler. Go to BlueNile.com today. That's BlueNile.com. That's where the name Alphaba came from for Wicked.
What do you mean?
Frank L. Baum. It was the closest thing he could get. The person who wrote Wicked.
Yeah.
It said it was like the closest he could get to it sounded like Frank L. Baum, Alphaba.
I had a really interesting, crazy thing happen.
Tell me.
This was years ago. And before I tell this story, I need both of you to not doubt this because I'm 1,000,000% positive this is correct.
Okay. I don't doubt anything ever. That's why I live in this magical world.
Okay. When I was in high school, my mother got me some hiking boots. Mm-hmm. The company was called High Tech, and they were purple. Okay. Not my favorite color, but whatever. I wore them. Mm-hmm. I had them 4 years. And even though I didn't love the color, they grew on me. I wore them forever. So the sole of the shoe, the rubber starts to peel apart from one of my high-tech hiking boots to where when I walked with it, it flopped and, Yeah. And so I was like, I think it's time to get rid of these. So something I often do with clothes, instead of donating to like Goodwill, I'll go to like a closed dumpster or something and put it on top of the dumpster, around the dumpster, just, for people to take.
Okay.
I did that. I put my high-tech shoes
I have goosebumps.
on a dumpster.
You're like, somebody's gonna want this floppy boot.
A couple of years later, I am walking down Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
And a woman pushing a grocery cart down Sunset Boulevard, who I believe was, unhoused, was wearing purple high-tech hiking boots with one shoe with a sole that was flopping as she walked. And I was like, oh my God, there are my high-tech hiking boots from high school.
I believe
Guys,
it.
come on.
I believe it 100%. So
I've told people that story and they're like, I doubt those were your high-tech. And I'm like, those were my shoes.
What if those shoes all came loose, so anyone who has a pair has one floppy shoe?
Yes.
you know your shoes. People, your shoes.
Know your shoes.
It was such a specific look, these hiking, and they were so from, I don't know if it was late 80s,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these were my shoes. And
were you tempted to be like, hey, where'd you get those?
No, I was not, because I'm certain that maybe she didn't even get them from the dumpster that I left them at. Maybe they were somewhere else, but I probably should have, now that I'm telling the story, I should have probably glued them before I donated them on top of a dumpster, but I didn't. Okay. I'm a terrible person.
No.
But that was a crazy, like, wow. It was one of the wildest things.
I love that.
Seeing that all those years later.
I once did a sketch at the Groundlings where I played a Girl Scout. Did I tell you the story about Kristen Wiig?
No, I don't think so.
Well, of course I was playing a Girl Scout. Shout out Girl Scouts.
Oh boy.
Those were my glory days.
Yes.
And I played a Girl Scout who was getting interrogated because she ate all the cookies.
I'm sold. I'm in. I will watch an hour of that.
And I had chocolate all over my face saying, I didn't eat the cookies. Who ate the cookies? And Kristen Wiig was in the audience. And afterwards she said, I couldn't pay attention at all during that sketch because you were using my childhood book bag or whatever you call a satchel. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had cleaned out her closet when she was in the Groundlings and just threw a bunch of stuff in the attic.
Oh, how
in case
funny.
anybody needed them. But for years, like, it was like a mess and no one knew what anything was. And I was broke. So I went up there to scour through all the stuff for sketches.
And boom.
For costumes and stuff, and just grabbed a book bag at one point.
That's crazy.
And it was her childhood book bag that she'd used from like 5 years old till high school. And
5 years old till high school.
Yeah, she said she used it like her whole childhood.
Oh my God.
And then tossed it in there, and I'm in the sketch and she's like staring at her old book bag. I thought that was
hilarious.
I love this kind of thing. Like, did you see there was a thing online that they found behind a locker in a high school a purse belonging to a student from the 1950s, and they opened it up and all her stuff was in there, and it was all like a pen, a ticket to the Mardi Gras, or like it was 1950s stuff. Not that was a bad example, but you know what I mean.
A ticket to the Mardi Gras.
A ticket to the Mardi Gras.
To the Mardi Gras in the 50s.
A pen and a ticket to the Mardi Gras.
I do love the idea of like a time capsule. No one does that anymore.
I do for my own life. I have an ongoing time capsule.
But do you bury it in your backyard?
No, I have it in my garage, and it's something I go through regularly. And then I get rid of some things that I don't feel attached to.
Connected to.
And and when I pack my time capsule, anything that's in there I feel attached to in my past.
Yeah.
And then each time I go through it, I'm less attached to certain things and we'll get rid of them. But I have a time capsule. It's not buried, but it is in my
And
I
is
can't
it
my
believe you
garage.
have one. That's pretty cool.
is it
Yeah.
like a scrapbook? Like you're gluing stuff in, or
No, it's like it's like a cabinet. And
cool.
yeah. So anyway,
Do you have any old Ponties in there?
it's only old Ponties. It's just all
That's how
Ponty
you-
I don't
bonnets.
feel as attached to these Ponties anymore.
My
How you
ruffled
measure out your
Ponties.
life
Yeah.
according to your Ponties.
Yeah.
What would our handsome time capsule be?
Well, Girl Scout cookies.
Someone told me last night at the premiere that being a pineapple apart lives rent free in their head.
Oh, that's
We'd have to have a
great.
pineapple.
So
That's
pineapple.
very perishable though.
It might rot.
So
And
far, this is
also
all
a
perishable
propeller
foods.
hat. Propeller hat.
Propeller hats.
Propeller hat.
Little
Yeah.
cowboy. Some of our merch, probably.
Yeah, it's just our
Mhm.
Our
merch. Let's
handsome
face it.
hoodie and our little cowboy
Ponties.
hat.
A cowboy hat. A propeller hat. Ponties.
Lots
and
of Ponties.
Fortune's Girl Scout uniform.
I want one
Yeah.
of.
I
can we
actually
put
think I
one of
still have the
Fortune's-
sash.
Do you really? Okay, that's
Yeah,
going in.
Come on.
Can we put one of Fortune's plastic plants in?
This guy's ready to go.
How many plastic plants do you have?
Two.
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 Guys, I've been
I
trying to
have
hide my accent all this time.
It just
It's
slipped
coming
out.
I have to.
I have to. I mean, I have
two
to.
plans. I don't know why it came out like that. This one here.
Yeah.
Oh no, 3. We have 3.
Three
plants.
Three plants.
And they all look great.
Yes.
How boring would my background be right now if I didn't have this
Total snooze
fake
fest.
paddle
Snooze
plant?
fest.
Oh, you know what we should also put in our time capsule is a ghost.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
goes.
Yeah,
Ghost.
Yeah, ghost.
Do you guys want to pull a tarot card?
Yeah, please.
I bought this little
Yeah,
deck.
ghost.
Yeah, ghost. I bought this deck and I said to myself when I bought it, wouldn't it be cool if I had this till I died? Like, I don't treat my belongings very well, and I thought I'm gonna be buried with this deck of tarot cards.
It's going to be like Kristen Wiig's backpack.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, what question should we ask the deck?
I want to know.
Will we go past April?
Yeah. Are we going to make it past April? Is this a group question or is this our own?
Oh, we could do singles.
Do you have something on your mind, Tidge?
I do. I want to know, am I going to be based in Los Angeles or Toronto next year?
Mm.
Is that really up for? Is that a question on the table?
You mean this year, 2025?
In 2025.
Wow. Okay. You tell me
Mhm.
when, because I'm sort of ruffling around.
Okay.
I'm tired of you being in Toronto.
Fortune's sick of it.
Sick
Okay,
of it.
now.
Oh, love it. Okay.
I'm
Here we
running
go.
into your wife at events by herself.
Wow.
I know.
It's the major arcana. It's the magician. And
Oh,
I don't know if any of our listeners really know like
anything.
tarot, anything, really know anything. Please. Because, okay, I'm Googling the magician because I lost the little book that says,
Wait,
No,
you're
you need the
Googling?
book. The book's important.
I think it's in the other room.
Wait, I want my
lost
money
the book.
back.
It's in another room. I don't want to get up and get it. Oh.
You pull a card and Google?
It feels less magical when
Yeah.
Google's involved.
Yeah, it's like I could Google, am I going to be in Toronto or
I need
LA
a
next year?
I need a
this year.
leather-bound book telling me this.
Okay, the magician. Power, influence, willpower, resourcefulness, skill, ability, logic, intellect, concentration, and psychic powers. This is a very strong card, Tig. But in terms of travel,
Not travel. Will I be based here?
I don't know where you'll be. You'll be powerful.
Okay.
We have more questions than we started with.
and I'm really Googling hard here.
No, I can tell. Look at your face. I have truly never seen somebody Google that hard. In public, especially.
I know, in public.
I'm just publicly Googling. Go to YouTube if you want to see what May looks like Googling really hard in public. I mean, it's uncomfortable, to be honest.
I just love the enthusiasm of like this card. oh my God, is this a good card? And then we're like, what does it mean?
It says you might feel unsure about what to do, but in simple words, the magician card is like a magic wand. It can mean making your dreams come true, healing in your life, thinking about spiritual things, and feeling a connection to something special. In love, it's about turning your romantic wishes into reality. It's kind of saying you can do whatever you want.
You can do what you want. Yeah.
Great.
There we go,
All
May.
right. That's all I need to hear.
You can do whatever I want. Tig, you're the boss of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Fortune, you want to do a quick one?
Jax is the boss of you.
Mm-hmm. She's the boss.
She's the boss.
Handsome is sponsored by Hiya Children's Vitamins. Hiya has done something very cool. They've created a super-powered, chewable vitamin without all the other bad stuff that's found in typical kids' vitamins.
I've been giving my kids Hiya and they love them. It's like a little treat in their day. It's a treat for me too, since Hiya vitamins are packed with so much of what keeps your kids healthy, focused, and energized.
And are you tired of battling with your kids to eat their greens? Hiya now has Kids Daily Greens Plus Superfoods, a chocolate-flavored greens powder designed specifically for kids, packed with 55 plus whole food ingredients to support brain power, development, and digestion. We've worked out a special deal with Hiya for their best-selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim this deal, you must go to hiyahealth.com/handsome. This deal is not available on their regular website. Go to hiyahealth.com/handsome and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults. This episode of Handsome is brought to you by Graza. Everyone knows I love food, and lately, what's taken my food to that next level of flavor is Graza. Graza is my olive oil of choice. It's top-notch, extra virgin olive oil at an affordable everyday price.
Healthy eating is something I've prioritized, and olive oil is the timeless classic, healthiest fat I add to my meals. Olive oil is good for my heart and my brain, so I know I'm taking care of my body and my mind every time I use Graza.
You'll get 10% off your first order of any olive oil on their site, but I wholeheartedly recommend the Graza Starter Kit. You'll receive 2 squeezy bottles of olive oil, sizzle for cooking and drizzle for finishing with an extra kick of flavor. Graza makes it easy to be eco-friendly with their refill cans that are perfectly portioned for your sizzle and drizzle squeeze bottles. So head to graza.co and use Handsome to get 10% off your first order and get to cooking your next chef quality meal. That one was very successful. Let's continue.
Oh man.
All right, and pull.
Oh wait, what would you ask it? Or you don't have to tell us.
Oh yeah. I didn't think a question was important.
Just pull.
Does anyone have a question for me?
What will you
Will Fortune be treading?
treading water?
Shredding?
Just in general for
Just
Treading
in
and
general?
shredding. Will it be a year of good health?
Okay, you tell me when.
No.
The sun. Oh, this is a very auspicious card.
Oh.
This is a very important auspicious card. The sun. I'll just have
because
to
I'm
Google
outside
it.
treading.
I just have to Google it. The sun. I'm really okay.
I would love the idea of some kind of psychic doing this for people and just saying, okay, let me Google this.
No, this is really direct. When it comes to health, the sun card is a positive sign. It represents energy, balance, and overall well-being. If you've been unwell, this card suggests a speedy recovery and feeling better than before. It also indicates personal growth and development. How are you feeling about that?
This feels like it fits. That
Yeah,
card
it
feels
does.
like it fits. Tig was
Yeah.
like, I don't really know what Tig's card was doing, but mine seems like it's on track.
It's right in the pocket.
I think Tig's card was actually very on point because it was being like, you are thinking about this the wrong way. You're thinking like, what will happen to me? And it's actually in your hands. You have the power.
There you go, May.
Mhm,
Way to turn the beat around.
Turn the beat around.
Can you read for yourself?
Real quick, if everyone's still into it, I can. Okay.
Everyone is literally on the edge of their seats.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'm asking it. Well, I want to ask it about love. That's all I really care about.
2025, right?
Yeah, 2025. All I care about in my life is love, and it's a problem.
And what are you asking specifically? Because when you set intentions, they have to be specific.
I'm asking for a card that will show me my best approach. Like what will yield the best outcome for me in terms
Okay.
of that area of my life? Like how should I approach it? Okay, ready?
Okay. There you go.
Oh
Drum
dear.
roll.
No,
What is
it's
it?
the Ace of Wands. A very auspicious card.
Another auspicious card. What does this mean?
Okay, the Ace of... We can cut out the Googling, right? The Ace of Wands.
Cut out
It's
the
the best part.
Googling. Then what are we even doing?
Usually
to
Fortune's the
Google.
Googler. Oh,
I do
okay.
like to Google.
In a tarot reading, the Ace of Wands can mean a new chapter in a relationship or the start of an exciting phase.
A new chapter, so it sounds like...
The Ace of Wands can represent creativity, excitement, adventure, courage, and personal power. Ace of Wands feels positive.
Yes.
Thank you guys for indulging.
I think we should probably get to our question, right?
Yes,
sure.
please.
Today's questioner is a Grammy and Oscar-winning musician whose albums include Never Enough, Yes I Am, and most recently, a collaborative release with Jewel. She's also known for her activism for gay and environmental issues throughout her career. Melissa Etheridge is asking today's question.
Huge for the pod.
Huge. Huge for the world.
When we asked for a question, did we say, "Come to my window, come inside, wait by the light of the moon"?
Oh my God, was that
sound just like Melissa?
That was beautiful, Fortune. I think that on this podcast, I was talking about like on a previous episode, I think it was this show, I was talking about like what a major baller move to just be like, come to my window.
Yeah.
Wait by the light of the moon. I'll be home soon. Just come sit and hang out by my window. Okay.
I think you talked about that at a live episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think about it all the time. I'm like, man, Melissa Etheridge
is
like
baller. But
I don't know
she
when I'm
seems
going to
very
be home.
confident to me.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, she's also got that I'm the only one. That's pretty confident, being like, I'm the only one.
Yeah.
You can do whoever you want, but
no one's gonna
sit
do
by
like
my window.
Yeah.
God,
I have no idea when I'm gonna be home. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
I'm out. I'm out for the night.
Melissa, lesbian rock star, selling out those big old venues. The lesbians must have been just throwing themselves at her.
You know, I went to see Melissa Etheridge when I first moved to Denver when I was 19. I went to Red Rocks.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I had no friends. And I just went by myself to see her. And it was so incredible. It was so incredible.
She rock
what
hard?
year was that? 1990.
And just all the dykes just rolling down the hill trying to get in her Ponzi's.
And now
I was never into Melissa in that way. But as far as like rock star, man, she is such a crowd pleaser. Like, when her concerts, you gotta go.
Yeah, she like whips her hair around.
Oh yeah, didn't she have that hit song, I Whip My Hair Around?
You're thinking of Willow Smith.
And she was like out and proud in a time where it was very dicey to be so, and she didn't give a F.
Well, I think that's when her Yes I Am album came out, was when she was coming out. So
I didn't know that. She had an album called Yes I Am?
Yeah, I mentioned it in the intro, May.
Oh, sorry. sorry.
1993 is when Yes I Am came out.
What a badass.
Yes,
let's hear
truly.
what Melissa has to ask us.
Yeah.
Hey there, friends. Melissa here. My question for you all is,
What is your go-to making love song? What's your favorite song that you know is going to get it on, that you, your partner, you're there, you're going to do it, right? What would that be? Does not have to be one of my songs, but what is that song? I want to know.
I knew Melissa was gonna get sexy right away. Like, what song? What song? You making
She's
love
sexy.
to?
That's a great. Do you guys put on music when you get down?
Yeah, I like a little tune.
You put on a playlist.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets
what
real
is
quiet.
the tune? Fortune, where you like when you drop the
It's
needle
like-
on the record?
Are you okay? Is everything good?
Wait, what? That's the
That's what I
song you
do.
put on?
Yeah, I tap. Hello?
Sound
This
check
thing on?
song.
Oh, right.
Hello?
Right.
3, 2, 1. I'll tell you what I think is by far the hottest, sexiest music ever, aside from all of Melissa Etheridge's music.
Uh-huh.
And I can never remember if I'm saying this person's name right or wrong, but Sharday,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, there is.
You don't know
What?
Sharday?
No.
Oh my God, May,
I
you're gonna
don't.
get
Smooth
pregnant
operator.
if
Oh,
you
smooth
hear.
operator, yeah.
Smooth operator.
Okay,
You
but
guys
even
think
as
that I'm gonna get horny and pregnant if I listen to Smooth Operator by Sharday?
not just that song. Oh my God!
Sing
Like,
another
go
one.
through the catalog and see if you don't get pregnant. Just
Shaday's
listening.
voice is smooth.
Yes,
This
that
is
is
crazy.
Wait,
I
are
like the
you
little
doubting that that's?
percussion by Sheila E.
I'm doubting. To me, that's like elevator music.
Okay,
No,
I'm not
that's
talking
sexy
about
80s
Smooth
love songs.
Operator. There
Okay,
are other
okay.
tunes of hers
I'm
that are
gonna
the
try it.
hottest. I don't think you are.
I don't think
Okay,
so
because
either.
you say that you're going to do these things. Did you ever watch Chris Fairbanks' video?
No, I never
I
did.
don't think I ever said I
Yeah.
was going to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
May
Fortune,
did.
you're better at not overpromising. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you overpromise and underdeliver.
I'm going to check in periodically to see who has watched Chris Fairbanks. What is that? Cocktail video.
I find like if a song is too like has too much of a mood or too many lyrics, I'll get in my head or it'll be distracting. But I have had I had once hooked up with someone who, okay, we were in the living room and she goes, "Can we lie in your bed and pretend we're in a movie?" And I went,
Oh.
"Well, what does that entail?" And we go to my bed and she puts on her own band's music. Like it's like her voice singing. So I guess we're like in her music video, like basically. And then had sex listening
You
to her.
can't promote yourself during lovemaking.
I put my comedy albums on.
You know what sexy song I like Jax to listen to?
What?
To get the mood going?
Hmm.
Jamaica, Bahama.
Stop it.
Mama,
Stop it.
Key Largo, Montego.
No.
Ooh, I want to take you down to Kokomo.
Oh my God. When she hears that song, she knows.
Faster than we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. Where down to Kokomo. And she's like, oh, get over here. And I'm like, Jax, I'm not a piece of meat.
I need to go back to May saying that if there's too many lyrics in a song, that they get distracted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can be in a
thinking
bed
about the
with
lyrics?
43 people and not be distracted. But
I just find-
put too many lyrics in.
I think it's like
In a song. Whoa, what's going on? I'm distracted. But like full blown orgy, no
it's
problem.
like the music really dictates the mood for me. So it can be too like if it's a playlist of random songs, it's like, 1 minute it's like Prodigy's playing or something. And then so the sex is really Prodigy style, really, really dark and crazy. Then Elliott Smith comes on the playlist. I'm like, okay, now we're crying and connect. Like, you know what I mean?
And
It's too
holding each
much.
other?
It's like
So so do you have a go-to song, May?
I have an album.
More
wants
so,
to
do you
know.
have a go-to song when you have a lot of bed visitors? Like,
Well,
what do you put on when you
I think
have
that's just like a Spotify list,
a
right?
pile
For
up?
an orgy. But I feel like May has a curated list.
Can we
for
start calling it a
101.
pile up?
a pylon. Just to clarify, I'm not having orgies every week. But the thing that I keep going back to is Frank Ocean Blonde, that album. But now it's at a point where I've played it too much in those types of scenarios. So now it's almost like it makes me sort of go on autopilot or detach because I'm like, oh, now it's the sex album. Now it's, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So I gotta mix it up. But that's a really sexy album. It opens with Nikes.
Is it? I gotta listen to it.
Oh my God, it's so good. Also, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but the Zayn Malik from One Direction, his solo album, his first solo album, that's a hot album.
It's sexy?
Yeah.
Sexier than Smooth Operator.
Oh my God.
What about I wanna make love in this club? In this club.
I mean, you are a human jukebox. So do you ever sing during sex?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm winded. I need all my lung capacity. I can't be doing all that.
Singing, dancing. Fortune has a top hat on.
I'm putting on a show to distract.
Make them
I think I usually do just go to Spotify or something.
Yeah.
And put like sexy songs.
Yeah.
Play. And but I haven't splurged for the non-ads.
Yeah.
So at some point it is.
Wait. So you got the mood going and then it's
Simply safe.
Like, yeah.
That's really funny.
You're in good hands with Fortune.
I feel like I have had my own stand-up come on shuffle, like when I had my old computer, like in the early 2000s, and you just have like I don't know. I feel like I have had
all the stuff saved to
your
on
music
shuffle.
Yes, plays, and it'll come on, and you're like, oh.
And then like a weird voice note. Don't forget to pick up bread and milk at the store.
Yeah. Oh my God. One time, do you know you can tell your Alexa to make a to-do list, and you can just add to it anytime. Like you go, oh, Alexa, add to my to-do list, like, yeah, buy eggs or whatever. So as a joke, my friend said, I won't say the names, but my friend was dating someone called, let's say, Catherine, who we all did not like because she was really mean to him. And so we were talking about this. The guy dating Catherine wasn't there, and we said as a joke, Alexa, add to the list, pick up eggs and Catherine's head on a platter or something like that. Whoa. Later, I was with my friend and I forgot, and I went, Alexa, play my to-do list. And it said like, buy eggs, and then it said Catherine's head on a platter, his girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
She was right there?
No, she was not there, but the guy dating her was there. And was like,
hey,
what?
Jesus.
Yeah. And I was like, no,
you eat eggs?
I was like, I love Catherine.
Did you guys know that I know how to two-step?
You know how to two-step?
Mm-hmm.
And two-step is like ballroom
country dancing.
The country dance.
Yeah. How does this fit into the conversation?
So there's a version of a two-step where you're behind the person dancing, and that's pretty sexy.
Really?
And a song will come on like, baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. We ain't got no other place to go. Something on the radio. And you're dancing behind.
This is incredible.
I got pretty sexy during that song.
Yeah. I think two-stepping's pretty cool.
I used to do it on the reg when Oil Can Harry's was in LA. Now there's nowhere, so
I thought there was
Jackson doesn't get to experience sexy two-step and Fortune.
Isn't there like a line dancing thing in LA going on? There's like a weekly queer line dancing.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't line dancing get popular?
It came baake. But,
why?
Oh man.
But now it's a like Ed Sheeran songs.
What do you mean came back? When was line dancing like taken the world by storm?
In the 2000s, 2008
it was?
Era,
was it really?
Really? Was hot, baby.
No, line dancing.
I mean, sorry, line dancing was hot too.
Wow.
Because I think that was like Brokeback Mountain days.
Oh, right. And that put it in
It was
the, yeah.
very popular. It's coming back on the TikTok, but now it's to like Ed Sheeran songs like, ooh, I like it when you do it like that.
And people are
Give me
line
the
dancing to that?
shivers. I would love to hear what Melissa says because I feel like she probably got sexy a lot. Don't you think?
I know
If
one of
you're a
her ex. I
lesbian
think I
rock-
know two of her ex-girlfriends.
If you're a
Really?
lesbian rock star
Yeah.
in those times,
Mm-hmm.
like,
You're
and even
probably
now, but
busy.
she's married now. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about single days.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just rolling in that puss.
Fortune Marie.
Fortune Marie.
Just rolling in it.
That is our elder lesbian icon you're talking about.
Melissa would
not like
love
she's
me saying that.
Okay, would her
Would
wife
even be like,
appreciate?
"Yeah,
Her
Fortune, give
wife
me a
probably
high
doesn't
five."
even know that Melissa even dated before they got together. Okay, let's hear what Melissa had to say.
So my go-to song, I'm a big Sharday gal. Sharday, pretty much any Sharday song can do for me, but Sharday, No Ordinary Love.
Oh my God, the best song, Melissa.
That's go time.
Yes.
Sharday, No Ordinary Love.
This is insane.
Peace out, guys. Love you.
Oh my
insane.
God.
That's hilarious.
So funny.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
I think that was
Ordinary
Melissa
love.
signaling to me that
It's go time.
you
guys are sexually in tune. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay, this is now I'm really committed to starting to.
You have to listen to Ordinary Love, like she mentioned. That song is so incredible. It's stupid.
I'll put it on the next time I sadly masturbate.
Oh my God. Fortune Marie.
Sorry.
Tell me.
I didn't say.
I know, but you should not allow such things out of that little cowboy's mouth. Wow.
Sadly masturbate.
Well, no,
Do you do that often?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Have a good boo-hoo.
A good boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo and your woo-woo and a ha-ha and a hey-hey.
Hello.
Okay, I will, though, get into that singer. And I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to get into it.
Is it Sharday?
Or Sharday. Some people throw an R in there.
Oh, really? Is there an R?
I don't know. We talked about this on my old podcast. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
If you threw an extra R into all of our names, it would be Trig, Fortune, and
Fortune,
and Mare.
And Murray.
These are the kinds of things I bring to the pod, you know?
And they're delightful.
And we appreciate it. And we need it. Well, this was, as always, a delight. And so nice to hear from our dear friend, Melissa Etheridge.
Yes,
yeah, thank you
an honor.
For paving the way for us gays.
Yes.
Opening all those doors and being brave in a time when it was really hard to be out.
Yes, opening doors and demanding women
wait at your window.
Sit at your window and wait.
Come to my window. Come inside. That's the Bob Dylan version.
I bet Melissa had a ton of women waiting by her window.
Yeah. And she just have to.
Yeah. And they're like, what are you doing here?
Wanted. Yeah.
What do you mean? What are you doing here? She told me to come wait by her window.
And she rolls up in a leather jacket.
Yeah, listening to Sharday.
Yeah.
And they're like, hello. I want to mention the documentary Come See Me in the Good Light, the Andrea Gibson documentary that is at Sundance this year.
Amazing.
It is a real mind-bendingly incredible documentary.
I cannot wait to see it.
It's there's really one moment in that movie, a scene that makes me laugh so hard. And then 1 second later, the most devastating thing
oh God.
in the world.
I love that.
It's Whether TV, film, or in-person experience, one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's amazing.
Man,
Yes.
I will be watching that, my friend.
Yes. Everyone, please check it out.
You can watch my special Crushing It on Netflix. It's there. I would love for people to keep watching it. I'm working out new material in Pasadena this weekend at the Ice House. If you want to
Nice.
see a little peek behind the curtain. And then Ontario and Oxnard, California, working out material there, and Irvine, California. And then my big tour kicks off in Savannah, Georgia. So get tickets for my new tour at my website.
Love it. I'm working out new material too, whether in Toronto or Los Angeles. Check my website, tignotaro.com. I also have a special that came out a while ago called Hello Again, and it's also on, you can get it, the audio version out there too.
I'm at Largo periodically. I'm also gearing up to do some music shows around. They're going to be announced soon.
Share an episode with friends and family. Help us build the community so this show can stay on the air. Are we on the air?
And get your handsome hoodies and sweatpants.
Absolutely.
It's cold out there.
Baby, it is cold outside.
So handsomepod.com for all your merch needs.
When you're sitting at Melissa Etheridge's window waiting for her,
you're going to need some layers.
Yeah, you are going to need some layers. But until next time, shall we
keep it
handsome? Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know to check that your Wi-Fi is working before you invite your friends over to watch a live stream of that big award show you've all been looking forward to.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.